On the carry. He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. It's brought in by Harris. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
The line of scrimmage.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Incomplete.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
At the 41. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
53. Check.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze.
Oh, I didn't even click on the wrong person, bro.
Thomas. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10.
What the hell are they doing?
He's hit, and he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10. And he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown.
Michael Badgley lining up for the extra.
Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach. The offensive coordinator just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone. Can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Y'all really some dickheads, bro.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Linval Joseph on the tackle.
The tackle made there by Linval Joseph.
Pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
And he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Hill looks to throw. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Desmond King means we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Now a first down throw complete downfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27.
First down.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Options galore here. Second and a few inches. Now Taylor. He's got Green. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Running on first down, Eckler. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 4.
2nd and 6 from the 10. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Chargers 7, Saints nothing.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Taylor a handoff. It's Eckler. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes him from the 10 down to the 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
2 yards.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
They'll run forward with Eckler. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They only get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off, the decision to go for it, 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. On 2nd down, Eckler. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Austin Eckler taking it in. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score, Chargers 14, Saints nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
No,
you're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
And still 2nd quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Got him in. And he finds Sanders. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Two veterans, Breeze to Sanders there for a Saints first down. First down there, but it's incomplete. All right, CD, I want to fit in your preseason predictions here. This is now our 5th year together in the booth. Hard to believe time flies, but it's an annual tradition that you tell us how you think things are going to shape up in each conference. Let's start with your thoughts on the AFC.
All right, let's start in the East. I like the Bills. In the South, I like Indianapolis despite their loss on opening day. In the North, I like Baltimore. And out West, of course, I like Kansas City. For wild cards, I like the Chargers coming out of the West. I think that in the East, New England is going to get the nod. And then out of the North, I'm taking Pittsburgh. Remember, we got that extra team in the playoffs this year. And then when the playoffs break down, I do think it's going to come down to Baltimore, Kansas City in the AFC. Baltimore, by a nose, goes to the Super Bowl.
And just to be different from you, I like your conference championship matchup. I'll take Mahomes and the Chiefs heading back to the Super Bowl yet again.
Throwing
on first down is Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball. And what you have to do?
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The former third-round pick, Justin Jones, bringing the lumber that time.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
After the sack on first down, Breeze buying time to his left. Now
we don't know what he's looking at no more,
He'll
man.
wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on third down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. And that will be incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Tell him, Crown.
So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on 4th down. From the gun, it's Breeze. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Shotgun now for Breeze.
What I tell him, Wick, you got to get in the box, right?
He's at the 40.
Okay.
Past the 20. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, LA.
Don't worry, you'll see it.
So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Chargers 21, Saints nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kicks
it's too
away.
late now. No, it's too late now.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one. It's third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
It ain't helping. Yeah, light his
now
ass
Breeze
up.
On third down. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Oh.
Inside the 30. big-time play there for New
That's
Orleans.
trash.
49 yards.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Nah, I know.
2
I
minutes
meant to
remaining
click on
in this
somebody else,
first
bro.
half of football.
It's all good, though.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Hill.
And
This is going to be intercepted. Rayshon Jenkins picks it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All right, this gives us a chance, Charles, to go back to your playoff predictions. We covered the AFC. What do you see happening in the NFC?
All right, let's go with the division winners. Dallas in the East, Green Bay in the North. Let's see, New Orleans in the South, and out West, San Francisco. Wild cards, I think 2 come from out West, Arizona and Seattle. And the third wild card, I think it's going to come from the South, and Tampa Bay gets in. Now, I don't believe Tampa Bay is going to the Super Bowl. I think New Orleans and Seattle will slug it out for the Super Bowl champs, and I'm going with New Orleans to find their way in.
Okay, so you got the veteran Breeze against Lamar Jackson in the Super Bowl, and who ultimately do you have winning that one, CD?
Oh, yeah, the old head and the kid, right? I'm going with the kid in this one in a Super Bowl classic. Baltimore wins the
that guard was
championship.
supposed to
Just
pick
so
him up
I go
anyway,
on
though,
record,
bro.
I mentioned I'll take the Chiefs, and I'm going to take them over the Packers. So I think we'll have another young and old QB mix. Packers
Yeah,
a little surprise getting in there, and I'll take Mahomes with a repeat title.
I love it. A rematch of Super Bowl I, which was called the NFL-AFL Championship game. Actually, the World Championship game when they played it back in 1967.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the give, this is Eckler, and the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Marcus Davenport.
Yeah, what the fuck are you watching, bro?
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Lightning speed that time from the corner. Marshawn Lattimore getting the sack.
Got him.
3rd and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack.
Posting his ass.
From the shotgun, it's Taylor. They'll find Williams on the slant. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half, it's Taylor. It's complete, swings it out to his running back. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter.
That made me miss the ball. That's trash.
New Orleans football.
I know, they made me miss that shit, bro. They literally ran right past us.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team.
Double team, and it's intercepted.
Give me that shit, Michael. You thought this was,
Just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 46. 7-yard line.
He thought he had
Step
something
into a
across the
different
middle.
topic here
Stop
for a
it,
second,
boy.
Charles. You think about all the action that happened on Sunday, week 1 in the NFL, but Saturday was an important day
That shit
for a
was-
number of players
it
around the
was either
league
that
as
or
well.
he
In
was
fact,
on
we
his
might even
game.
have a new
Huh.
holiday, call it
Either
Extension Day. A number of contracts.
Can we make it into a movie? Can we do that? Can we make it into a movie?
Yeah. Fine by me. A number of contracts that were crucial were extended, and really it started with Dalvin Cook.
going
For
to
that years
Henry.
at $63 million. That was a big one for the Vikings.
Yeah,
really
it was.
was.
And it's huge for Dalvin Cook because there was a school of thought that maybe they wouldn't do it because of Alexander Madison's presence, but they're going with their big guy. How about
They don't
that?
know
Just a
what
few
they're doing
minutes
anymore.
later, Alvin Kamara, he re-upped with the Saints, 5 years, $75 million. Love that one. A great move for New Orleans. Even better for Alvin Kamara.
Yeah, good to be a running back, and then switching it to wide receiver. Cooper Kupp with the Rams. What was his, like 3 years, almost $50 million, I think $48 million.
Okay,
to be
Mike,
precise.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he did
I didn't
very,
mean to
very
make you
well.
mad.
I love the way that he runs routes, and he gives the Rams a great presence downfield. And how about Demario Davis? We got away from the skill position, guys. A linebacker, one of the top ones in the league. He re-upped in a big way.
Yeah.
3 good years for him, added to his contract in New Orleans.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They're going on 4th down. It's Taylor. He's got his man. It's Williams. And in for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, 48 yards. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's
I mean,
nothing
it's
to
been
correct at
21
all.
yards.
You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Joey Bosa, so strong, able to fight his way in there to make the play.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Breeze, and Thomas has it. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Sammy!
Now Breeze.
Come on,
That's
man.
to
Pick that up.
Sanders. He's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with
Shit,
Kamara.
Joey.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It was Joey Bosa working his way in to bust that one up. Incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it...
Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time. Desmond King picks it. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Well, we have a second here, Charles. Let's look ahead to week 2 on the NFL slate. Some great games coming up. I'm just looking early here Sunday. You got Carolina, Tampa Bay. Wondering if Tampa can get the win there.
Detroit and Green Bay both 1-0. That's intriguing, an in-division game. And then, you know, Washington and Arizona, you probably wouldn't highlight that one normally, but one of those teams, excuse me, is going to be 2-0.
Yeah, that's going to be a whole lot of fun to watch. And how about the Sunday nighter? New England at Seattle. Cam Newton now leading the Patriots, and Russell Wilson was so sharp in the opener at Atlanta. And then, of course, on Monday night, the opening of the Raiders' new stadium with the Saints coming to town. I'm really excited about that one.
And you've said it well with the Raiders. If there was ever a stadium that looked like a Raiders stadium, it's that one.
It certainly does, doesn't it? And, you know, I don't want to steal anything from anyone else or any movies or whatever, but the theme music, you got to know, is going to be dark and powerful, just like the Raiders want it to be.
On third down, here's Eckler.
Oh, that's so
trash,
bro.
Before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Ball carrier got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Chargers. Gets it into the hands of Allen on the jet sweep. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Here's Taylor. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack is by Janoris Jenkins coming in off the corner. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
3rd and long, it's Taylor. Complete, it's Henry. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. A throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. Just a yard on the pickup there. That'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of a yard.
3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Ball's going to let this go for the end zone.
What?
Intercepted.
How did he just get in front of me like that?
Janoris Jenkins. Well, they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Because this ball game is over. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Chris Harris on the coverage.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Kill! You're good! That's all, ready!
To throw, it's Breeze. Flush to his right. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. The Saints do snap it. It's Breeze. And they're able to get this one across the 35. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, it's Breeze. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time. Picked off by Casey Hayward. There he goes on inside. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Ty Long set to kick
So
off.
they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will make it into the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, and what has been a rough go for them. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Breeze to the flat, that's caught. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Something we're seeing more of with the rise of the run-pass option. A legal man downfield, and that's going to back him up. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. That one good for 10 yards. And it's a second down. That was huge after being behind the chains on first down to make this second very manageable.
Yeah, how much pride do you have in an offense on first down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on second down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep a defense off balance. I like that phrase, stand ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. Here's Breeze to throw. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long. This is caught at the 20. They'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on second and goal?
At the 2-yard line.
Second down and goal. Breeze. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. What a stand so far defensively. And now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
4th and goal.
Breeze going to go on 4th down. And this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. The Charger drive about to get going. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
The Chargers on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now Taylor back into his end zone. Caught by Allen. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Brings up 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Taylor. And it is incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Well, this is a nice little gift wrap situation as they take over 1st and goal. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
Kamara, the ball carrier. A 4-yard gain.
Yeah, buddy,
brings up
shit.
2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Cron is now upset because you're mad at him.
Just 2 minutes remaining
Yeah,
here in the
Crown is
fourth
now
quarter.
upset
What
because
has
you're
been
mad
a
at him.
one-sided
Stop it,
affair. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. Kamara trying again and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled.
Oh, good shit,
Touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
what?
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Are you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. So still lots
You gotta kick it
of work
like
left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to
They don't
recover.
give it to them on the
They're
first.
down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play.
And then Taylor now to throw on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Taylor able to use those legs of his to pick up a 1st.
8-yard pickup.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, Taylor going to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Kiko Alonso leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Another try after the 1st down sack. Taylor, he lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple, although I set you up by saying game balls, plural, but I
like where we're going with this, though. You say one to represent, like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. Till next time, we say so long from the Bayou.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got
Oh,
some
defense.
range and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain.